Hello everybody. Welcome to Project Beauty, where we talk about project panning and everything beauty related. My name is Jen. I'm not technically in scary face, so I thought I would try and start it off all weird. So I am doing the Nightmare on Panning Project Pan update for October. It's October 31st of 2021 and it ends on October 31st of 2022. I love this project. I normally try to do something scary or makeup-y for like costumey, whatever, when I'm doing my updates, but it's just been an absolute crazy time this last little while, and so I didn't have time. I actually almost forgot to do this update in general. So this is created by Ceylon and Valerie. They are absolutely amazing. I will have everything for them linked down below so you can check them out on YouTube. Valerie is just on Instagram, although we have been all trying to get her to go on YouTube. So leave a comment down below. Let them know what you think of this. If you haven't started this project, I highly recommend that you do because it is amazing. It is so much fun. So I'm going to get right into it because I actually am supposed to be leaving right away to go to visit some family. And I just realized I didn't do this update yet, so I'm doing it now. So the first thing I have is for Fright Night, and that is my MAC Victoriana lipstick. Holy crap. So Fright Night is for red or vampire themed. And I haven't been using this because I've been wearing a lot of neutral lipsticks. I'm trying to get through those first. And this is something that I'm kind of close to being done-ish, but it's not something that I really want to wear in the summer that much because I wear a lot of softer, more bronzy colors. So I didn't really want to wear this right away for the summertime, for like June, July, whatever. So maybe August and later I'll try to push this out. But at the same time, I realize October 31st is kind of coming quick. It's already July 2nd today. And I mean, that's coming fast. June just like went. So I have to really start using this, even if it's like a couple times a month or whatever, just some usage. My goal was to complete that. So I really need to do that because I don't want it hanging around in my collection by the end of the year. I want it out of my collection. The next update is for Frankenstein, and that is a Franken product, and I do only have one Franken product left, and I am so close to finishing this. I've actually been using it because I was using it with the Natasha Denona Chromium Liquid Eyeshadow in the shade Dragonfly, and this just looked so good. It doesn't look like much in the pan right now, but I'll swatch a little bit for you guys. It's really pretty. It's just a really, really soft, sort of shimmery, I guess I would call it a shimmer, kind of, sort of like a satin shade, and it's a lot of the Beetlejuice palette from Melt Cosmetics, The Waiting Room. It broke when it got to me, so I had to save as much of the product as I could, and I decided to Franken that with a little bit of an e.l.f. sort of shimmery white or cream eyeshadow. And so I did that, and I think it looks really nice. I love the color, but I stopped using the Natasha Denona Chromium eyeshadow because it's completed now, so that was an empty, and I still have a little bit left. So I think what I'll do is I'll just wear this as a one and done eyeshadow for next week when I'm working and try and have this done by the next update. So it would be really nice to have that completed, and then I don't know that I will be Frankening anything anymore. I'm just not a fan of Frankening products. So the next update is for Fright Night, and that is again a red or a vampire themed product. The only reason I doubled up on Fright Night was because I wanted to bring in my MAC lip pencil in Cherry. And again, I haven't used this because it's red and I want to use it with that lipstick, but I haven't been using it. I really need to just bring it out. So probably in the next couple weeks, I'll start using it, whether I want to or not. I have to start using it. And then I have the ring, which is Show the Ring on a Pan. And I love this prompt so much. I am trying to work through my Hourglass Ambient Light palette. Not for this prompt, but in another project. And that one I really need out. The one that I'm working on is the Too Faced Little Black Book of Bronzers, and it's in Snow Bunny. I don't have it on me right now. It's in the bottom of my drawer, and I really just don't want to get it out. And I haven't done any uses on it at all because I'm really working. I'll show you the one I'm working on because it's super easy to reach, but I'm trying to work on this one, and I want it out. I want to complete this entire thing. I need it out. I don't want it anymore. So I'm trying to get that used up completely. So no use on the Too Faced one, but hopefully by the end of July, I'll have the Hourglass one done if I can really push myself to use it every day for work. And then if I can get that completed, then I'll use the other one, Snow Bunny, for the rest of the year. Then I have Friday the 13th, which is a summer item. And for that one, I have selected my Fenty Beauty Cream Blush in the shade Summertime Wine. And this is a little bit dark, actually. It's not a summer themed item for me anyway. I like stuff that's a little more coral, a little more, how do you want to say that? Like bright kind of. And this one would have gone nice today with my eyeshadow. I'm just kind of wearing a little soft rose shade from the Blend Bunny, what is it called? The Dollhouse palette. And I really like this eyeshadow look, and I think this blush would have went really nice with it, but unfortunately I did not put that on. I guess I could still, but I'm going to be sitting outside for most of the day, and I'm just going to get like oily and tacky and greasy and sweaty, so yeah, probably not going to put extra stuff on my face. But that one is to hit pan or complete. That is not going to happen. I can tell you that now. I did not realize how much product is actually in here and how little you really need. So this was at 29 grams when I first brought it in. Now that's because I didn't have one that had like a scale that had the decimal places, and so now that I do, it's just above the 29 gram mark, but I'm getting real close. So if I can start banging out some uses on that, hopefully I'll get under the 29 gram mark and I'll be able to write that down soon. And then I have Dracula, which is Sucks the Life Out of You. And for that, I selected my MAC pigment in the shade Whisper Pink. And I have used this. It's absolutely beautiful. I actually used it only one extra time last month, but it was absolutely stunning. I'm going to do a little swatch here for you guys. It's really beautiful. It's just so subtle, but very reflective, so that you get a lot of that shine. So otherwise it just looks kind of neutral, soft on the eye, very pretty. And I want to get more use out of that. So that's something that I'll definitely bring in more. And I have a goal of 5 uses, and I've only used it twice. So hopefully I can get those 3 uses out in the next month. And then I have Dr. Jekyll and Mr Hyde, which is a double-ended product, or a duo. And for that, I selected my Urban Decay eyeliner pencil in Zero and Demolition. And this one I had a 10 use goal, and I've used it 16 times. So that one is definitely rolling out. And now I have this put into another project. So I will be continuing to use this up to completion this year. So I'm really excited about that because I want to have a couple of eyeliners done, and these go so fast. I use them every day on the outer corner of my eye and just a little bit in my tight line. Just in that, like the outer corner of the tight line, to give that little bit of a cat eye effect. So I'm really enjoying this, and I'm glad I'm getting these because they are getting old, and I really don't want to keep them for much longer or use them any longer on my eye if they age too much, because that's just not good. So I need to use them now. And then I have the Lost Boys, which is Makes You Look Not Dead. And for that, I selected my MAC Mirror lipstick, and I'm currently wearing that right now with a different lip liner. I think it's Mahogany. And I have this much left, so quite a bit left still. But my goal is only to use this 10 times, and I've used it, I didn't write down my usage today, 7 times. So that's really good. I wore it yesterday as well, and I'm wearing it today. And I'm hoping, of course, I can use it 3 times in the next month. I should be able to do that, hopefully. And then for the next item, it's called Amityville Horror, and it's a product that haunts you. And for that one, I selected my MAC Prism Blush. And this one I think about quite often because it's that really beautiful neutral shade, and it's kind of like cool tone, just really beautiful soft blush. I don't know if I'll be able to get a good swatch on my tan. Yeah, there we go. It's a little bit better. It's just very neutral, and I love it. I think it's so beautiful, and I love it for the summer especially. And I only put a 5 use goal, and I've used it 6 times. I probably could have put this for like 10 or 15 uses, but I'm trying to use through quite a few of my blushes to see what I think of them. So that one will be rolling out. And I also have for Jaws a water themed item. I also selected a blush, which is the MAC blush in See Me Hear Me. And this one I have a 5 use goal, and I've only used this 4 times. So I have 1 more use. I'm not going to bring something else in for that today. I'm actually wearing a tiny hint of it a little bit on the outer portions of my face here today. But that one definitely, I need to get that one use and roll it out, because it's not, like, it's fine, but it's not something for summer for me. I want something a little more brighter, give me that little flush on the cheek. I just love that look. So it's not something that I'm like, I have to use this all the time. I think the packaging is nice. I love the fact that it looks like water droplets and stuff on it, but the color inside, it is pretty, but I have another blush that I would prefer to use over this one. So that one, yeah, we'll just go back after the one use. And then I think now we're on, oh no, I have one more item, pardon me. No, I have 3 more items. So I Know What You Did Last Summer. And that one is a purchased item from last summer. And I selected the Tower 28 lip gloss, and it's just a clear one. I think it's in the shade Chill, which is just clear. I have used it, but of course I'm using it on lipsticks, so then it gets that like discoloration on the wand, like the doe foot. So I don't like that, but I mean, that's what you get when you're using a, I don't know why I can't talk. That's what you get when you're using a clear lip gloss. Whoa. So that one, I have a 10 use goal, and I've used it only twice because I'm actually also working on another lip gloss from Fenty, and that one I'm really trying to focus on because that one would be a good empty by the end of the year. And then this one is just sort of a freebie, but of course I would calculate the total like for the price, but the other one is going to be a more valuable empty by the end of the year. So 10 uses is fine. The other one, I want to complete it. So, and then the next is Us, which is a dupe. And I selected a mascara because I have so many backup mascaras, and some of them are similar-ish. So I selected my Benefit Roller Lash Mascara, which is my favorite mascara in my collection. I was using the Ilia one, and that one is a very close second, but this one is still my favorite. I am not wearing it today. I'm wearing a different one, but I keep this in my purse for when I go to work. So in the morning I just throw my eyeshadow on and then I leave, and then when I get to work I put my mascara on, and so that's why I leave this in my purse. But it was at 12.75 grams and it's now at 11.79 grams, so I have definitely used up quite a bit, and I know I can get through this probably in the next month or so. I go through a lot of mascara because I wear like 4 coats every time I put mascara on, so I know I can get through that relatively quickly. And then I have Poltergeist, which is always here, and it's something that is a must-have. I have put I put something as a must-have. I can't remember if that was a prompt or a part of the prompt, but it's something that's always here anyway. And for me, I put Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray because this is something I'm always going to use as a setting spray because I have oily skin. I'm sure maybe that will change as I age, but currently my skin is still very, very oily. So anytime I wear a full face of makeup or any kind of light dusting of makeup, I always put this on a lot because I feel like it just takes that excess tackiness away, and I really enjoy this. But my favorite is D-Slick, but I have like 4 of these because they were on sale last year. So my goal is to complete this, and it was at 99.94 grams, and it's now at 84.27 grams. So I've used quite a bit of that. And now for the roll-ins for the 2 that I have completed. So the first one I selected in my spinny thing, my wheel, is The Exorcism of Emily Rose, which is a product that makes you levitate on cloud 9. And I was actually going to use my cloud 9 highlighter from Ofra, but I don't want to because it's mostly for summertime now. And I don't want to pull in a highlighter that's way too light. And I'm also working on a few highlighters to complete this year. So what I thought of is I would bring in this one, which is Break the Rules. And this is actually something that makes me so happy to have in my collection. It is such a beautiful, beautiful palette. It's got such shimmer, a lot of shifts happening to it. I love, love, love this palette. So I thought this would be perfect to bring in, and I want to get used because I don't want the shades to dry out on me or go bad. So I'm definitely going to put that to good use, and my goal is no pan left behind. So I've never done that before with a palette where I have to use every single shade at least once. So I'm going to do that for that one. And then the next prompt I got was the Omen, and that's use 6 pans in a palette 6 times. And for the simplicity of it, I selected the Sugar Drizzle Paint Me Green and Call Me a Pickle Because I'm Done Dillin' With You eyeshadow palette. So it's the Pickle Palette, but it's such a long name. And this has 6 eyeshadows in it, and I've decided to use each one of these 6 times. And I don't know why I selected this, because I thought in my head I will choose a green palette because I'm doing the 50 Shades of Green, and I have some eyeshadows in there that I can pair with these. But I have then now so many green eyeshadows that I have to use that I don't want to get sick of green eyeshadow. So yeah, hopefully I can do that, and hopefully I can get it done before the end of the project. So that is my update. I am so sorry that I'm all over the place and fumbling my words, but I'm trying to rush because I have to get my kid ready and I have to get myself ready. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a fabulous day. Please do not forget to check out Valerie and Ceylon. They are fantastic, wonderful, beautiful people, and I love them with all my heart. I hope you guys have a really great day, and I will talk to you again in the next video. Bye, everyone.